time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times, cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. And I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times, cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I don't lie at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I don't lie at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight.
What's going on, everybody? Thumpr Fishing. Today is May 2nd, 2024. Apologies yesterday. I meant to do this trip yesterday, but we started off the week surf fishing, and then we did some freshwater shore fishing the next day, and then now we're going to do kayak fishing. So it's completely different gear each time. So it's a lot of prep, a lot of cleaning. You should be taking care of your stuff. So yesterday, I figured I'd use the first day of the year to clean and maintenance a lot of my gear, wash everything down, give the car a wash, and give everything a good scrubbing down, because as we know, in today's world, nothing is cheap, so you need to take care of what you got. I was going to do a little gear review, kind of like halfway done, but just didn't edit it in time to get it published for you guys to watch. So maybe I'll post that this weekend. But today, we're getting after it. The goal today is to go to one of my primo spots that I usually have luck shore fishing, but I have not actually kayak fished in the Mosquito Lagoon. So, step one to fishing the Mosquito Lagoon is you need primo bait. You need the best of the best bait. Look, you can get bait anywhere, but the bait does no good if it's not healthy and it's not good. And I've been going to all the bait shops around Canaveral National Seashores and Titusville and that area, and the best bait and the best customer service that you can get is Space Coast Bait and Tackle, formerly known as Captain Hook's Bait and Tackle. They are now Space Coast Bait and Tackle. That's the spot you want to go. They open up earlier than the other ones. Extremely friendly. A little side note for you all. When I first moved here and I was trying to learn fishing, I went into, I think, 3 different shops around that area looking for fiddler crabs. But I didn't want to just buy fiddler crabs. I wanted to learn how to find them myself. Now, most of the time I would go into those bait shops, they more so wanted to sell me some fiddler crabs instead of, giving me some decent intel. And they really, I'm not saying that they were, mean or nothing, but they just weren't the friendliest. But Space Coast Bait and Tackle in Titusville, they've always been super helpful, giving me the lowdown on some spots, and I never felt like they were trying to push just selling me some, and they were actually helping me try and find some. And in my world, that's when I'll give you my business. So Space Coast Bait and Tackle, that's where we're going. We're going to go get some fresh mullet, because today's goal is I am going to troll along the shoreline in Mosquito Lagoon with some live mullet. Now I'm going to be launching at Biolab boat ramp. It is like a 3-4 mile kayaking trip to the location that I usually have caught these big trout. These are my biggest trout and my first ever redfish I caught at this spot, and they're all monsters. So fishing has been slow at that spot for me, shore fishing, but everything I do catch is monsters. And when I shore fished that area, the key was I had to walk out about 100 yards and then cast and then walk it all back, and that's usually when I got the hit. So now I'm thinking, what if I just troll along the bank about 100 yards, 150 yards out with some live mullet? I'm saving up, guys. I'm saving up to get a little trolling motor, but I want something to where I can still, I like getting the exercise I want to still be able to use my feet, but I feel like I'm limited to, there's a lot of spots, like there's a spot near Biolab that I want to get to, but it's just a little too far for my little legs. And if you had a trolling motor just to get you to point A to point B, and then you can start paddling around, that would be key. So that's something that'll be in the works. That will open up the door to some few more spots. But hey, there's still a lot of spots we haven't gotten to. 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Okay, I am already pushing that rant and rave limit. I better save the rest of my jibber jabber towards the end, or you're gonna turn away. You probably already turned away. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so that's the plan. 6 o'clock. Space Coast Bait and Tackle, formerly known Captain Hook's Bait and Tackle. That's where you go. That's step 2. Step 3, I will see you at the boat ramp. All right, catch you over there. The train has stopped. Well, this is gonna throw us into a delay. I was trying to beat all the NASA Kennedy Space Center traffic and all the school traffic, but thanks to this right here, I can't get to the bait shop. It's literally 1 block that way, and this train's not even moving. What is going on? If it doesn't start moving here in a second, I am gonna have to go to the other bait shop, I guess. I can't get to this. What the heck? Alright, let's see if it starts moving. Alright, well. Okay, car. I got my seatbelt on. Boy, this morning is not going really to plan right now, is it? Well, I tried to go around 2 different ways, and that's stacked up with people. So, I'm running out of time. I need to get there. There's tons of traffic now. So I tried the other bait shop right before the bridge. It's on this side of the train tracks. All they didn't have any mullet. So we got some mud minnows. So we'll make do with that. Boy, I'm telling you, every time you plan a trip, something's changed. Something's got to change up. You know what I'm saying? See if I can squeeze through here. I kind of got stuck in the parking lot here. All right. Sorry, had to pay attention there. Yeah, so everything is yeah. All right, so we'll have to switch some hooks up to something a little smaller, since mud minnows, you know, they're about 3 inches. I haven't really tried mud minnows too often, but yeah, they usually work just fine too. So, all right, well, hopefully we got all the mischief out of the way for the morning, and we can go get after it. So, again, I'll see you over there.
Hey, I got something to say. I'm just so sick of hearing everyone complain. I know it's tough and I know there's pain, but hitting bottom is the only way to change. So I'll keep hustling, you keep struggling. Bitch, I'm humbling, keep mumbling. I'll keep doubling, you keep bluffing. You've got nothing, I'll keep hustling.
Alright, we're out here. Just like before. Alright. I was planning on fishing bigger mullet, so I got my larger rod here today. But we'll make do, right? So we're gonna troll, I don't know, does anybody ever troll mud minnows? I get the whole trolling mullet, but I guess we'll find out, right? Oh. Slimery little turd. You want to try and get them through the roof of the mouth, top of the mouth. Don't want to get both lips, because then you kind of keep their mouth shut, you know, you kind of just hooked it shut. So you want that bait to stay alive as long as possible. So all right, we are going to just troll this little thing, this little guy. All right, check this beautiful view out, everybody. See there's a launch tower there. You also have the Kennedy Space Center over there. So we're heading over that way. And of course, well, if we see any signs of fish, we will, I'm gonna troll that. I'm gonna let a little bit more line out here. We're in about 2.2 feet of water. Oh wow, what a beautiful morning, everybody. All right. I have a feeling once that sun gets up a little higher, we're gonna need to get covered up. I was debating on wearing some shorts and getting a little tan, or covering up, and I think we're gonna cover up today. It's supposed to get, I'm in the market. I'm looking at a couple new kayak life vests. You know, this one's really great, but it gets a little bit bulky and warm in the summertime. So looking for something that's going to be a little bit more breathable, a little bit more flexible in the summertime, especially because it gets pretty darn hot. So it's already getting hot. Let's get some gloves on. All right, got our radio. I highly suggest whether you're on a boat, kayak, or whatever, you need a marine radio just in case of emergencies, or get weather updates or anything like that. What was that? Hang on a second, everybody. I just saw something hit over here, and I'm not too sure. All I saw was a tail. All I saw was a tail. All right, I'm gonna try and throw a topwater over there and see. I mean, you never know, right? Oh no, I forgot to adjust my, what do you call it? My brakes on this thing. Got something on that mud minnow. Oh no! Oh, there he is. He's coming at me. Well, that's how to start the day right there. I'm telling you. Mosquito Lagoon is where you make it happen. Nice little 17-inch. Start the morning, first 10 minutes right there. Look at that beautiful spotted sea trout. It's probably the smallest, surprisingly, that's one of the smallest ones I've actually caught out here. There you go, buddy. On he goes. That was awesome. All right, let's get another one out there. Just look how beautiful it is. Lots of dead clumps of seagrass keep snagging us up here a little bit. You know, part of me thinks that throwing a topwater out here might lure something out. Do you think we should try it? See if I can cast this thing with my other stuff being in the way. I don't know. Hang on a second. I gotta move you guys real quick. Stand up and cast it. That's what we'll do. Now I'll move you guys here. Oh shoot! That was a hit on a big rod. Nice little head shakes there. Had a good first run. Now I think he's giving up. But like I said, I'm using some pretty heavy gear right now. What do we got? It's not a trip without a big old sail cat, right? Thanks, buddy. Big old slimy sail cat. Oh, and you had to hit me on the way out too, you butthole. Look at that. Oh. Look at this. Ugh. Ugh. It's gonna look like I was doing something else out here. Jeez. Oh my goodness. Grody. And look too, the line. One thing with these cats is you need to make sure, see all that, it's like snot slime? Make sure you get all that off the line there. It's gonna make your line a lot more visible. If I can get it all off there, gross. I think
the fact that they're so slimy has deterred me from even trying to eat one of those. Can you imagine cleaning one of those things? Gross. I was gonna say, whatever that was, you know, it had an initial hit, but then it just kind of stopped, you know? Oops. Come here, little fish. These little guys are slimy. Okay, so spotted sea trout. Oops. And then, yeah. All right, let's get this thing out and see if we can, every time I try and do some casting. Something small. It's coming right at me. Ladyfish. Didn't bring the cooler, otherwise I'd save this guy for some bait. Little ladyfish. Thought we had a hit there. That wind's gonna slowly start picking up here. Something right there. See if we can't get it over there. There we go. Oh. Oh, gotcha. Oh, no, he dropped it. Let's try again. All right, gotta stop again. Look at this big old thing of mullet. Oh, something's hitting it. Nice and quiet. See, there's mullet getting spooked all over the place, but by what, I don't know. Oh. Oh, come on. Oh my God, eat it. Oh my gosh, there was a trout right there. He just couldn't get it. Is that a gator? Yeah, there's a gator right there. Dead, right behind my... You see him? His head over there? Let's go over there. Because whenever I see a gator, it's always good luck. You see him right there? That's usually good luck. You know, when the trout get big, they call them gator trout. Yeah, he stopped. He sees me. All right, stand up. I don't want to get too close. All right, let's cast near that gator. Oh, he's going under. What do we got depth wise? 1.4. I'm getting a little shallow here. Let's do one more cast and then we'll. This weeds. Just forgot to turned off my head camera. So yeah. All right, chill. Once I started putting the stenches of the trenches on that lure, then I started getting some hits. There you go, buddy. Nice. Ah, nothing beats the top water action, right? Let's give it another. Let's give it another one. Let's see if we can't get another one. Oh, there's a hit. Oh, gotcha. Oh, what? You little turd. Oh, there's one right there. Let's give it another squirt. I'm telling you, I think they like that fish or die. The stench. The stenches of the trenches. This is the saltwater mix. I will link the picture of what it is in the description. Or not the description, but in the video when I edit it. Stenches on the trenches, baby. Dang, he's in there. What is this? He's gonna snag up my other line. Yeah, he did. Alright, we gotta go under it. Oh my gosh, My net is not coming loose. Oh, I'm all over the place right now. Come on. Jeez, he's fighting good. Come here, buddy. Oh, there he goes. He's going up for it again. Shoot. Gosh, my net's all tangled up, so I can't use it. Oh my gosh, yes. That's a beauty. That's what I call a gator right there, everybody. That's what I call a gator trout right there. Woohoo, baby. As soon as I drenched it with that stenches in the trenches. All right, come on, bud. Chill out. We're gonna get this out of you. Get a measurement on this guy real quick. .22" 22" gator trout right there, everybody. Beautiful. All right, let's do my proper revive here. There he goes. Oh my gosh, everybody. That was a mess and a half, but we did it. I wish I would have got that hit. I wish I would have got that hit on camera though. He blew up on that topwater. Straight up, just blew up on it. Oh my goodness, all right. Situate, fix my net. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, that was a good one. And that is how you even the day. 22" beauty. All right, let's get back out into, so we're not so deep. And I'll check. Oh, yeah, hit the bottom here. Gotta do the flutter kick. Hopefully I got a good enough picture of them. You know, when it's happening, you're all over the place, you know? Oh no, that's no good. Redo, you guys didn't see that. You guys did not see that. Well, we're heading back. You know what? It's always good to give a shout out when a shout out is deserved. This topwater here, what is it called? The Heddon? The Heddon spook. Shout out to John Page Fishing. I'll put a link in the description to his channel. He's always on some monster fish, and he's always down to give you tips and little tricks to try and help you. His videos are always really educational, and the reason why I picked this up is because I saw him using that in one of his previous videos, and he was tearing them up, so I figured, hey, I'll try it out and that's what we did. We started casting it out, and once we started giving that a little bit of a flavor, it was working. And you know, I wanted to do a little bit more sight fishing, but couldn't really spot too much, and I'm a little lower in the water, so we were kind of blind casting in spots that we thought maybe some fish might be holding. And you know, we did pretty good today. I told you all that I could still fish. In the last 2 videos, you might have started to second guess if I even know how to catch fish. But yeah, so like I said, definitely go check out his page, John Page Fishing. Really good information. He's got an Instagram as well. I'll put the link to both those in the description if you want to check them out. But super educational video, and I call him the snook whisperer, because I mean, that guy, it's rare when you see him catch a small fish, but yeah, his channel has definitely taught me a lot when it comes to fishing the mangroves and trying to target, you know, these bigger fish. So shout out to him for sure. Anyway, I'm not sure if we'll still cast this out. Maybe if something looks fishy or we see some bait blowing up. I would like to go on the other side. There's some mangroves and stuff like that that I've looked at on the maps. It's a long ways over. We've kayaked, I think we're pushing 4 miles now. We got another about mile or so to go back to the boat ramp. So, you know, maybe one of these days I'll get that motor and we can go to a couple more spots, because that seems to be the hot ticket, you know, if you can get to there. But yeah, beautiful day. Look at this. I think we got a storm coming in. That's probably why the wind's picking up, but look at this, just beautiful. I used to watch videos years ago, back when I don't know, has any of you guys ever heard of In Fisherman? Back when I was a kid, I used to watch it's like an infomercial, In Fisherman, and sometimes, you know, they'd be bass fishing, and I'd always wait for them to do something else, and every now and again, I would see some guys fishing the Mosquito Lagoon. And now most guys will tell you, it's not even close to what it used to be back, you know, 10, 15 years ago. But this area right here, Mosquito Lagoon, I have caught some monsters in here, especially trout. So definitely a place to do. I said, I'm all the way out here and it's 1.5 feet. So I mean, I can get out and stand up. So you just got to find those little grass flats, try and cast in between them and work it. There's still a lot of dead grass floating around, which kind of complicates some things, but it's doable. It's definitely doable. So we'll have to come out here a little bit more often. All right, well, let's get back. Heading out. I want to just give a shout out to a lot of you subscribers and a lot of you who I consider friends, you know, that are commenting and giving me tips and stuff. You know, it's a lot of you guys that give me little tips and, you know, some advice that's really increasing, you know, how fast I learn to fish the, you know, Florida. You know, I know a lot of people when they move to a place like this, they'll probably pay a guide or something like that to go learn the ropes a little bit. You know, I enjoy the learning process of just trial and error, but that was one thing on my channel that I didn't expect, is for so many of you guys to, you know, watch the videos and comment and give me tips and tricks, you know. So shout out to a lot of you guys that are commenting and giving me little you know, little tips, because it does help, and I do appreciate that. So shout out to all of you. Anyway, it is 1 o'clock. We got out on the water about 7:30. Our goal of, you know, trolling some mullet kind of failed because we get to the bait shop we wanted, so we just kind of settled, and all they had was mud minnows. But we did get a catfish and a smaller trout trolling those little mud minnows. But the real star of today's trip was that Topwater. I can never pronounce the name, but I'll put the link up to it right over here. That thing tore them up today. Well, at first I started working it and I wasn't really getting too much, but then I kind of juiced it up with some fish or die scents. I like the fish or die scents because it's a little bit more liquidy, and I like to put them in little spray bottles, you know, less of a mess. But they have different flavors and all that kind of stuff. But if you guys ever want to try their scents by Fish or Die, I'll put the link also in the description. Also with the promo code, I think it's Thumpr Fishing Recruit. If you put that discount code in when you buy it, you should get a little discount, which always helps. And I think that after so many people do it too, they say that you know, I'll get some throwbacks or something like that, which I haven't had happen yet, so I'm not too sure. But at least it gives you guys a discount if you guys want to try their scents. For me, they work today. You know, I had also some Dr. Juice, and I tried a little bit of that, and no bueno. But that Fish or Die, the saltwater scent, definitely worked. Yeah, so, but we got that big, what was it, 22-inch sea trout, and he hit that when I wasn't expecting it, and I had my little mud minnow out when I was trolling, and I was just a mess. And I go to grab my net, which you guys watch my videos, I've never really used my net. I haven't been catching those monsters yet where you need the net. This guy, I wanted to use the net because I did not want to lose him, and then my net snagged up. You know, it's one of those big unfoldable nets. I think I might need to invest in, you know, they have those kayak nets that are made for kayaks and give you a little bit more leverage. I might need to look into that, or a shorter net. But yeah, nope. But yeah, that Topwater, even when it got a little choppy and a little windy, it still worked. There's still a lot of grass in there, and there's still a lot of grass, dead grass floating around, and that makes things like trolling or working a paddle tail or anything like that a lot harder. I did also work a weedless shrimp and still was getting, you know, the weeds. So you got to battle the weeds a little bit, but the fish like that cover. They like those grass flats. So it's just kind of a give and take. So, but yeah, overall good day. You know, I'm rambling here. I'm trying to think. I know there was something I wanted to say, but I cannot remember. Anyway, everybody, I appreciate you for watching. I told you I could get on some fish. Mosquito Lagoon. For me, it's usually hit or miss. But when I do hook up, they're always some monsters. So if you haven't been out to the Mosquito Lagoon, definitely get out there. There's a lot of spots I want to get to. It's just my legs can't get to those spots yet. But we're working there. We're slowly, you know, upgrading the kayak. We're slowly learning more. We're slowly figuring it out. So we're going to get some pretty good content this summer, I have a feeling. Anyway, I'm going to get home, get all this cleaned up, and see if maybe I can get out again tomorrow. You never know. If not, I will post the video I was supposed to post yesterday, which is more of just a gear review and all that such, you know. So I just felt that with the last two videos this week, I really didn't get on much, and then I didn't want to post, you know, just a gear review. I wanted to get some fish. So, and we made it happen today. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna run. I appreciate you for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Tight lines, everybody. Peace.